back to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my channel, welcome back. Okay guys, so your girl is coming back with something a bit different today. So as you're aware, Champions League is going on and I've been watching a few. Not gonna lie, your girl is not really a footballer, but I've been watching a few. So after that Bayern Munich game versus Barcelona, your girl was hurt 8-2 defeat. Nah mate, I wasn't having it. I had to jump on the scene and talk about it. So I got a few of my friends to come and discuss, you know, about the game and also who do they think is going to win Champions League. Okay? So let's get into the conversation. So what do you fellas think, yeah, about the Barcelona defeat?
I saw it coming, to be quite honest. I knew it was going to be a heavy defeat. I actually made a bet that it would be 5+ goals in the game, with Bayern Munich collecting majority of those. Barcelona's problems have been a little while now. Their recruitment hasn't been great, whilst Bayern Munich has been out of this world. They've been sensational. They've literally built from the bottom again. Younger players coming through. Alphonso Davies, the left back. Kingsley Coman, I think, is still there on the bench these days. Serge Gnabry, Tolisso didn't even touch pitch the other day. They are by far right now the best team on the planet, Bayern Munich. So I knew that beatdown for Barcelona was coming.
Well, honestly, I thought that Bayern Munich came out and stifled Barca from playing their usual game. They controlled the game from beginning to end. They pressed Barca high up the pitch and forced mistakes, forced the errors, because Barcelona is a team that usually play out from the back, and Bayern Munich came out with their game plan to press hard and to force the errors, and that is exactly what happened. And Barcelona on the day unfortunately couldn't find a way to get one up on Bayern. So Bayern never let off. They took advantage of the situation and that was the result, 8-2, which was kind of humiliating on the part of Barcelona and all Barcelona fans, but it also shows how the problems that they have within the club kind of rise to the surface and show on itself on the pitch. For Bayern, they came out and dominated. They stuck to their game plan and they executed it. They were smarter, they were faster, they had more youth in the team, and they look a lot fitter than Barcelona as well. So in the end, I think the better team on the day won.
I personally, for the Bayern Munich and Barcelona game, I was so proud of Barcelona. I'm an Arsenal fan. I feel like Barcelona, if it can happen to Barcelona, then all of us should get a bit of grace, I think personally. So I think Barcelona did us a favour. I was proud of Barcelona. Welcome to the club, Barcelona. You know, Messi, I love Messi, but welcome to the club. You know, now he finally knows what it feels like to you know, be part of the Arsenal team. But I thought it was crazy. I thought I didn't expect it that day. I know Barcelona have had a bad kind of like run this year, but for me, I was so proud of Barcelona. So proud. Welcome to the club, Barca. But yeah, Bayern Munich, they're different gravy. I don't think they're as good as, let me be careful with this. I think they're class this season, but I definitely think Barcelona just didn't turn up to the races. And that eight just came for them. But yeah.
The game's a game. If you don't come prepared, this is what happens.
Do you blame the coach for Barcelona's loss? If so, why? Or do you blame the players? Who do you blame? Coach or players?
I think the blame has to be shared on both parts, because as a player, you go out there to try and execute what the coach put in motion, but at the same time, you're trying to represent the club. and the supporters. So if you see it at a point where it reaches 3-4, you try to save yourself humiliation. You try to fight till the end, but you could see like after 3 goals went in, the posture of most of the Barca players changed. And then on the coaching side, if you as a coach from the sideline see that something is not working, then you have to tweak, you have to change. But it seemed that the coach had no idea, or he just didn't have the personnel to execute what he wanted. But it was disjointed, and again it showed the attitude and the morale in the camp. So I think blame has to be shared on both parts.
Do you know what? Personally, I blame the players. I think Barcelona are a good enough club, yeah. They have good enough players that the tactics weren't that wrong for them to go out and lose 8-2. I just feel like the players didn't turn up. It's a combination of both, because at the same time the coach gives the players, you know, sometimes if they're not playing in a certain type of way, the coach should be in the position, or is in the position, to kind of like drive the players externally from an external position if he can. But honestly, I think it's more on the players. When you get 8-2, what did the coach do? What did he tie the goalkeeper's hands? Like did he stop the defenders from defending? Just basics, like basic footballing. Like, so I can't put 8-2 on the coach. I can't. Maybe if it was 3-1, 2-1, but 8-2, it's the players. It's the players.
I blame the coach and the players, to be fair. You can't blame one without the other. The coach wasn't good enough anyway, but he can only implement so much for the players to listen to and obviously get the job done. And Bayern Munich just outplayed Barcelona. Barcelona just weren't at it at all. Barcelona currently don't have the players to compete anymore at this moment in time. Obviously, that may change over the course of the next, I don't know, however years, depending on who comes in. But I think they need someone that knows the club inside out, go back to their roots, go back to, delving into their youngsters and build them again, because transfer market Barcelona is trash, to be quite honest, to put in no uncertain terms. So yeah, I wouldn't blame one without the other. I think it's a mixture of both, to be quite honest.
What were your thoughts on the Man City and Lyon game?
I felt sorry for Man City. I felt sorry for Pep. I'm a Pep fan. I'm a Pep fan, but like, this guy can't get past the semis, or I think semis or quarters. I don't know. I felt sorry for Pep. But Lyon, obviously they got through. The French league, they decided to step up this year. So, PSG and Lyon, making noise for them. But what did I think? I think City, I don't know what it is. I don't know what kind of prayers someone prayed, or what kind of curses people sent to City or to Pep. Maybe when Pep left Barca, maybe there was some small, some doctors behind the scenes, some, magic doctors behind the scenes that were doing some things. But I don't know, he's got this crazy kind of, I don't know what to call it, like this curse or something, but he just can't get past the semis or the court. I don't know what it is. I genuinely thought City would get past, or at least get through that game. So, yeah.
Man City, Lyon. Shocked. I didn't see Lyon doing that. Lyon, this season especially, have proven that they can actually adapt to their opponent, which is a really, really good trait to have. They did it to Juventus perfectly. They outplayed Juventus in the first leg, I remember. Second leg, got a little bit lucky, but went through. Got the all-important goal. So, yeah, to do that to Manchester City, to be fair to Man City, they didn't come with the best starting lineup. I don't know why Pep decided to drop all of his attacking options, Mahrez and Foden, and both of the Silvers. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't sit right. To play Gundogan as a holder as well just didn't make sense, to be quite honest. Do what brought you to the dance. Man City are probably one of the best attacking teams on the planet. So you have to go with what you're good at. Always play your strongest team where possible. So I think he dropped the ball there. So Pep has to take a lot of blame for that. But shocked. shocked. Lyon did really, really well. Did a number on City, which not many teams get to do, to be quite honest. I actually had Man City to get to the semi-final to play Bayern Munich. But yeah, that's probably the best word I could use for that, is shocked.
On the Man City Lyon game, I thought that Man City had a lot of opportunities to score and to equalize as well. But Lyon played a very organized game. They were disciplined in their defense and attack. Their all-round game, I should say. And when they got their chances, they took them. Man City created a lot of chances, as they usually do, playing the kind of football Pep Guardiola plays. So it is expected that you would see some kind of opportunity at goal. And they had some clear opportunities which they threw away. So I think all the blame falls on themselves. They were a little bit unlucky, but you have to give credit to Lyon as well, because they played a good game.
Do you think that Man City loss was based on Sterling not having his shots on point? Or do you think that it was just not their game? What are your views?
Sterling's miss. Wow. To be honest, though, he's got previous. This isn't the first time Sterling's done that. I think it was last season against Burnley, I think. Had an open goal similar to what he had there at the Emirates the other night, and he put that wide, I believe. So he does this a lot. It's not the first time. I don't think it was the reason as to why they lost, to be quite honest. They got outplayed on the evening anyway, so there was no way we can blame that on Sterling. I mean, it would have made it 2-2, but, it would have taken it maybe to extra time, potentially penalties. But I wouldn't put that as the reason as to why they lost the game. Man City weren't good on the night regardless anyway. Lyon thoroughly deserved their win, to be quite honest. So, no, I wouldn't blame Sterling's miss as the reason why City lost on the other night.
Sterling had the opportunity that most strikers, even defenders, would want in front of goal, an open goal, and send it over bar, especially in that circumstance, and that situation, and that time of the game was crucial. So I think if he had scored that day, momentum, they might have taken it from Lyon. So I definitely say they had a chance, but I don't discredit Lyon, because Lyon still had the discipline to defend.
Do you know what? Sterling missing was actually... It probably would have changed the trajectory of the game or made it a different kind of game. Whether they would have won or lost, we don't know. But it would have made it a different type of game. So do I blame Sterling missing? Not necessarily, because there was still 89 or however many other minutes in the game for them to at least do something. Do you know what I mean? So it's on the team, really, like, when you look at it large scale. But if you're asking me, do I think Sterling missing the open goal is why they lost? No. Don't know. That doesn't... How can you say one opportunity was the defining... No. It was a big moment. Maybe would have changed the trajectory of the game. But it happens. But he definitely should have scored. It's not the reason they lost, though, because we don't know what would have happened. So, Black Lives Matter. I'm here supporting Sterling, so I'm not here to put him in anything.
So now we've wrapped up that part of the segment. Let's dive into the final. So who do you think will win Champions League? That is the big question and we want to predict. What are your thoughts? Who do you think is going to win the Champions League?
And I think on this one, Bayern Munich definitely going to win the final. Bayern Munich is the stronger team. I think right now the team have a depth that is unrivaled in most of the top European competitions, and they just their team seems to just be getting younger and younger. So I think Bayern, they look sharp, they look hungry, and they're fit before they're powerful. They have that determination, that drive, that passion to take the title. So I think from the games leading up to the Champions League final, even up to this point with the semi-finals, I think they look coming out of quarantine, they look a lot more fitter, sharper than most of the teams coming back out. So I think Bayern go take it by probably I'll say a 3-1 margin. Definitely gonna have goals, and it's definitely gonna be a good game. It happen on the day, anything could happen.
Who's gonna win it? Bayern Munich, best team on the planet. There isn't really much more I can really say on it, to be quite honest. I've gone through a couple of their players with regards to Alphonso Davies, Alaba, jack of all trades. They've got, Muller, who's still at the club, Lewandowski, one of the most informed strikers in the world, probably the most informed striker in the world. I think he's got something like 14 goals in 8 matches, Champions League. So he seems to score all the time. Gnabry, Coman, Goretzka. I can go through that entire team and, wax lyrical about them because they are that good. Though defensively, they do have a couple of frailties. So, yeah, that being said, you're looking at the new Champions League winners, Bayern Munich.
I think it's going to be a Bayern win. I'm saying 3-1. 3-1, that's my prediction. 3-1. But the way Champions League is, you never know what can happen.
You've heard it here first. Bayern Munich to win, 3-1 is our prediction. Comment down below and leave your thoughts.